Hello everybody. So this is the beginning of the paper and poly flooring. First you got to sit down, get yourself a big roll of construction paper. You rip it down. Here's all the field stuff, no straight edges. Over here are all the straight edges. It's really tedious. I rip off a bunch of the straight edges, throw them over there on one pile. Rip it one down as far as you can without getting it too skinny. Then you got a bunch of field that you can work with. This here is all the points, because sometimes it gets all long and pointy, stringy. First thing I did is flash all the flooring. This is a plywood floor, so I went ahead and flashed all the seams, and just to get it flat, almost as if you're doing vinyl. Here's some of the flooring. I wanted to wait until I found that I was going to be able to do it and get a system down. Okay. It's looking really good. This is just glue. There's no poly on it yet. The vents, if you have any floor vents, take those out first. Just go right over them. Here we have an basement access door. I just went real tight to the edges. Let that dry up, and then cut it off with a razor knife, and then see what else I got to do, figure it out. I'm not sure if we're going to have to do anything. But you see all these wrinkles and everything. They come out once you start getting the coats of poly on, and the poly is going to take probably 4 coats. So plan on 4, 5, 6 days of really being careful where you walk on your floor. The other thing we got going here is this is not the wallpaper adhesive I wanted to use, or the glue, but this is all we could get. It's like a paste more than a glue that you would imagine. Where's my... show you here. It's more of a paste, a thick paste. And what you do, just put it in your little rolling pan. I got the foam roller. Just got the little foam rollers. You got to put it on not thick, but you can't put it on as thin as you think that you would, because what it will do is, too thin, it dries up to where this paper doesn't really stick to it. So you feel it out. Do your little test like I did. I did that far corner back there as a test area first. Let it set for a couple days to see what was going on. And that's it. So I'll get back with you, and you'll see a lot of photos, because doing this by myself, it's kind of hard to video. I don't have the tripod set up or anything. So that'll be it. So there's going to be a bunch of pictures, and you'll see. I'll put them in order, and let you see what's going on. I have piles of paper everywhere. That's the tedious thing. It's really, it's actually really tedious. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So there's some of the staircase I built that's going to go with this floor. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. That over there's a floor repair I did. There was an old rickety set of stairs going up there I had to remove, and built those new ones. But anyways, it's not about that. So you'll see, you just got piles of paper everywhere, and like I said, you'll find some that when you rip it, they go into real skinny points. And I just go and rip those off for pieces that are too skinny, because I don't want it being real pointy, you know, like this. You don't want a bunch of those, okay, sticking out, because you want it to look like stone. So I just rip those off, put them in a pile. And the easiest way I found to rip this, at first I was just ripping the edges, holding the roll up straight, ripping the edges down. so I could get more field tile without the straight edges, and that just was taking forever. So what I did is I just took the step ladder here, set it there, got my roll down here, got a chair right there, and you just sit there and tear at it. This right here probably took me probably a little over an hour getting these, no, about an hour, get this pile ripped up, these two. So you spend a lot of time ripping paper, and then it doesn't go down quite as fast and easy as you think it would, being random pieces, because you do kind of, you got to look at what pieces you're using and fill in, and a lot of the pieces, although they may look big, they're only covering half the spot because they have to go up over the other ones, like here and here. It's got to go way up on the other paper, so you're overlapping a lot. So just have, you know, quite a bit of paper. I think this is probably 350 feet maybe, and we got 2 rolls of this paper. Probably going to dip into the second one. I don't know the exact size. My buddy brought it down to me, so look, it's about 4 foot long, but I'm not sure the length of it. I use it in the restaurant business for covering tables and protecting stuff. Same thing as using construction. Cover the floors, tape it down, blue tape. Okay, so we'll go back at it, and I'll probably make another video with more of the pictures and maybe a couple small videos like this when it's a little more done. So this will be part 1. Like I said, paper. I'm using this wallpaper adhesive, and I flashed the floors. Oh, with Henry's right here. Henry's, that's what I used to flash the floors on the plywood. And then you roll it out with your roller. Oh, have a little hammer with you in case you find any little nubs and whatnot. You don't want any debris underneath of it or whatnot. Okay, so that'll be it. And I do thank you, and I'll probably end up putting a part 2 in here. You can see here, this is dry enough to walk on. I did this yesterday. Still a little tacky. This out here was a lot more tackier. Okay.